Now, the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP Haji, has directed the Inspector General of Police to commence investigations into shocking allegations of sexual abuse and deliberate transmission of HIV by senior employees of two British companies following a documentary aired by the BBC. Haji has given Inspector General of Police Japheth Koome 7 days to conduct a probe into the damning allegations after female workers accused supervisors and managers of Unilever and James Finlay's and Company of demanding sexual favors in exchange for jobs in tea farms in Kericho. And as Alice Diana reports, the Kenya Plantation and Agricultural Workers Union and the National Gender and Equality Commission have joined in condemning the sexual exploration and harassment of the over 70 women working in the tea farms.
A BBC investigative report that exposed the sexual exploitation of women working in Kericho tea plantations has continued to elicit reactions in the country. In the BBC Africa Eye documentary, which aired on Monday this week, two managers of the James Finlay's Kenya were filmed preying on female workers in exchange for contract renewal and better working terms. Following the shocking expose, the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP Haji, has directed IG Japheth Koome to undertake comprehensive investigations into the allegations of rape, sexual assault, compelled or indecent acts, and deliberate transmission of HIV or any other sexual transmitted disease, and submit the findings of the investigations to his office in the next 7 days. On its part, James Finlay Kenya confirmed that it had suspended two individuals adversely mentioned in the documentary. The firm issued a statement on Tuesday where it confirmed that it had ended its agreement with one of the alleged perpetrators, John Chebochok's company, Silso Holdings. Chebochok was captured by secret cameras demanding sexual favors from women in return for jobs on the tea farms. According to BBC, he was fired before the documentary aired early this week. Finlay's says it has absorbed all 300 contractors who are working through Silso to ensure their livelihoods are not affected. The Kenya Plantation and Agricultural Workers Union is now demanding that the James Finlay and Unilever tea companies cease using contractors to outsource labor and instead wants the tea farms to offer direct employment to all contracted employees. Through a statement, KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli, who serves in the Kenya Plantation and Agricultural Workers Union in a similar capacity, said that the revelations by the British media company have exposed the dangers of outsourced labor, given that the two companies opted to use the estate managers to outsource labor. In its reaction, the National Gender and Equality Commission (NGEC) has urged the government to ensure all those responsible are held accountable and justice is served. Through a statement issued by its chairperson, Dr. Joyce Mutinda, NGEC has further called on all private sector organizations, especially those operating in the agricultural sector, to put in place appropriate workplace sexual harassment policies. Members of Parliament on Tuesday discussed the sexual harassment at the multinational tea company, saying the issue deserves urgent attention.
I cannot explain how a man has violated women in tea plantations for 30 years and nothing has been done. Today, my fellow members, the tea you drank this morning is laced with blood. Blood of women who have been raped on the same soil that they work tirelessly to fend for their children. You can see that this is actually an endemic issue that deserves urgent attention, Honorable Speaker. It deserves adequate and urgent attention from all stakeholders for justice to be served and for the perpetrators to be held accountable, Honorable Speaker, and for them to be used as an example, Honorable Speaker.
Alice Diana, Hope TV News Watch.